Well, good morning, crew. It's a Sunday morning. It's not super rainy, which is really nice. And today is going to be a nice little Sunday Funday. So it's going to break down to two 8-minute rounds and then one 12-minute round. When we get to the 12-minute round, it's going to be 3 reps of everything. Then we add a rep every single time. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going until we get to 12 minutes. But for the first 2 rounds, they're each 8 minutes long, and they each have 8 reps of everything. Again, right, left exercise. This means you got to do the right and left leg for it to count as 1 rep. So we've done just about all these movements before. I'm going to quickly go over as Facebook is still loading, and I'm going to give them a second to catch up. So that lateral lunge press, sit down in those hips, then you're going to press that ball or weight up overhead, switching sides, right and left is 1 rep. Animal squat, again, that plank, you're just sitting back in those hips, back to that plank. For that dumbbell squatting bridge, you can always keep the dumbbells or ditch the dumbbells if you want to. Again, that's where you bridge and then reach up and over. I recommend a little bit lighter dumbbells or soup cans for that. When we get into that second block, we got med ball swing. So if you have a kettlebell, that's a great thing to practice with. If you don't have a kettlebell, that's why we're going to be using the med ball. For the med ball, you're going to notice I'm going to take 1 foot back to help me with the balance while I'm throwing with those hips. Kettlebells, you don't need to, and I do not recommend you moving that foot back. Then reverse lunge to high knee, we've done those, and double crunches, it's been a while, but it looks like Facebook is now loaded. So crew, that being said, let's get into this first round. We start 8 minutes of work, 8 lateral lunge to overhead presses in 3, 2, 1, let's get moving. So I'm gonna grab that weight, step out in that lateral lunge, press it straight up, right back down. That's 1 on each side. Remember, weight's going back in those hips, into your heels. Here's 3s, here's 4s. Again, everyone's range of motion is different, so how far you step out and how low you take those hips is up to you. Here we go for 6. Here we go for 7. 1 more each side. Here we go for 8. And here we go for 8. So now we got those 8 animal squats. We hit that plank position, shoulder over wrist, core tight. Sit back in those hips, drive right back into that plank. Again, just 8 reps here, core nice and tight. Here's 4, 5, looking good, 6, 7, 8. Now for that scorpion bridge, the dumbbell one, again, I'm gonna grab onto that lighter weight, that option, no weight at all, just focus on driving it through those hips. So from here, I'm gonna drive my hips up, reach up and over, try to tap that ground right back down. Again, that option, ditch those weight. You've got 8 on each side. Here's 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Here we go for 7s and some 8s. Now again, if those weights are too much for you, go down to that soup can or switch it out. Back in that lateral lunge press, you got 8 on each side, crew. Let's sit in those hips, drive it on up. Again, use this first block, wake up that body. It is a Sunday Funday morning. Again, if that overhead is too much, take the press out. Just give me that lateral lunge to stand. Here we go for 5s. Oh, it's gonna rain again. 6, I can tell because I'm bald, so when the water hits my head, I feel it. 1 more each side. Then we got that animal squat, 8 reps, crew. Let's go and ditch that ball, sit back into it. Again, that plank, in those hips, grab to that plank. You should feel that core stay nice and active. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back in that scorpion bridge, 8 on each side. Again, keeping that core engaged, drive up through those heels. This is great. Get your lats and some of that back active. Here we go for 5 and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, back to that lateral lunge to press. 8 on each side, crew. We're coming up to that halfway point on this first block. Again, sit in those hips, explode it on up. good. Right when I was getting warm, getting that nice cool little rain. If you're working out home outside, hopefully you're getting the same. Here's 4 and 4. 5, 6 and 6. Looking good, crew. Keep it up. Here's 8 and 8. Back in my animal squats. 8 reps there. Again, keep that core nice and active. I'm going to try to get my feet in where they won't scoot on wet wood. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember those hips stay in line so you're not popping your butt up as you go, rather, so keep that core engaged. Now we got those 8 scorpion bridges per side. Whew. And drive up through those hips. Try to tap on that ground if you're able. The goal, keep control of that weight. Seven and 8. Whew. Okay, back in my lateral lunges, crew. You guys are looking solid. Whew. We got a nice good showing so far. Sit down those hips, explode it up, right back down, just 8 per side. Looking good, crew. Now remember, find that intensity level that works for you. If you get ahead of me, go for it. If you get behind me, just keep that body moving. Whew. I will say today's reps are easier to count than like 50 like yesterday, so I like that. Here's 8 and 8. Let's get those animal squats. Again, shoulders over wrist. Sit back straight in those hips. Right back in that plank. Keep that core nice and tight. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, flop it around. We got that dumbbell scorpion bridge. Again, keep that control, core tight as we go. Less than 120 seconds in this first block. 5, 6, 7, 8. Looking good, crew. Right back into it. In 90 seconds, we might get through this one more time. Step it out, get low. Explode it up and over. Whew. 2. Here's 3. You guys are looking solid. By now, those legs and those shoulders should be nice and awake. 6s, 7s. Here we go for 8s. And then we go back into that animal squat. 8 reps here, crew. Shoulders over wrist. Get low, drive it back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we got those scorpion bridges, about 30 seconds to go. Let's focus on just keeping that body moving, crew. Grab it up, reaching over. Looking good. 4. Last about 15. 8 and 8. And crew, that clock is just 3, 2, 1. Take that nice little break. We are done with that first round. So shake out what you need to. We got 2 more rounds to go. Round number 2 is another 8-minute round. So when we get going on this one, you want that medicine ball for that mid-ball swing. Again, if you own a kettlebell at home, perfect opportunity there. Remember, either variation, you do not feel anything in that low back. If you're doing the kettlebell, don't set your foot back like I will with the med ball. If you're doing a med ball or a dumbbell, you're going to want to set that foot back. I'll show it again when we get going. After those 8 swings, we have that 8 reverse lunge to high knee, and then 8 dumbbell double crunch, or again, no weight whatsoever, and we'll go back over those as we hit it. Right now we got about 10 more seconds left in that break. Let's shake it on out. Go ahead, find that medicine ball, and crew, we start with 8 of those swings in 3, 2, 1, let's get moving. So find that med ball, hinge from those hips, explode forward with those hips, catch with those hips. You should feel this in that core as you explode up, butt and back of legs like a deadlift when you're in that hinge position. 6. Again, when I throw it up, I'm just barely tapping that foot back. That's gonna help my balance with that med ball. So after I've done 8 there, I've got 8 reverse lunge to high knees per side. You can always add that jump in if you're feeling a little poppy today. If you're like, nay, I'm not poppy, just stay with me. 6, 7, 8, let's go ahead and switch legs. Get back low, drive it up. 2, here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, and 8. For that double crunch, I'm gonna grab a little bit of a heavier weight. My legs are extended out, my arms are extended out overhead. When I come together, elbows and knees meet, they extend back out. Think shoulder blades and hip bones come off the ground. Go out as far as you can. So that range of motion, up to you. Option, no weight at all. And decrease how far out you go, but try to come all the way back up. And don't break anything. And here's 8. Now we're back into those 8 med ball swings. Let's hit into it, crew. Woo. Again, just like a deadlift, catch with those hips, feel butt, back and legs, throw with those hips. That core stays nice and engaged. This might spike that heart rate. If you are following along with kettlebell, you do not go above chin height. That's only for these med balls. And that's just how you're holding something with that glenohumeral joint and being a little bit more protective. Whew, there we go. That's 8. So now we got that reverse lunge high knee, glenohumeral joint, fancy way of saying that ball and socket in your shoulder. Whew. 4, 5, 6. Here we go for 7. One more, 8. Let's switch sides. Get low, pop it up. Again, that weight is in your front leg on that heel. 6. Here's 7. One more. And 8. Back in that double crunch. Again, find that weight. Go ahead, extend it out, bring it together, and repeat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Now we repeat that. Some more of those swings. You are quickly approaching that halfway point, crew. So have some fun with it. Again, play with the weight you use if that's an option, or that range of motion, meaning how far back you're hinging. Whew. Here's 5, 6, 7, one more, and 8. If you want to do something on this next movement, you can always play, but try and add that explosion up, or take it all the way down to that kneel, and then drive it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switching those legs. Whew. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, and 8. And if you ever notice like how my leg was rolling in, try and take that knee away from that midline as opposed to colliding inward. Okay, back at that double crunch, legs and arms extend out, drive it out, and repeat. And 8. Whew. Back in those med ball swings. Crew, you're crushing it. Whew. It's like we're all getting excited for that final round, which should be entertaining. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Back into that reverse lunge, into that high knee, 8 each side. Again, keeping the core tight, shoulders back. Every movement you give me today. 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, and 8. Let's switch those sides. Get low, explode it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Activate that core. 7 and 8. Back those double crunches. Whew. Crew, things are getting toasty now. Send it up, grab it up. And 8. Ooh, back in those swings. We're coming up to the last 120 seconds. Ooh, that means less than 2 minutes, crew. Again, play with that hip hinge. Really try to close that car door with those butt cheeks as you hinge back. Whew. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, crew, back in that reverse lunge. Into that high knee, explode it on up. 2, looking good. Keep that core tight. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switching legs. Get back. Let's hit it. Whew. 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, and 8. Okay, crew, we got those double crunches. We're in that final minute, so we might even get through almost one more round. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ooh, I don't know about you guys. My core is starting to catch fire. Okay, back in those hip swings. Ooh, I should say mid ball swings. Hip swings are a different movement. Again, catch with those hips, explode with those hips. Feel it through the backs of those legs. 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Reverse lunge, high knee. Let's get into it, crew. Take it back, drive it up, shoulder blades back. Whew. 4, last 10 seconds. I'm gonna switch sides, try and even out my legs. I need at least 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and crew, and 2, 1. Take that break. Whew. 2 rounds down, 1 round to go today. So for your final round, we've got 5 movements. Most of these are gonna be right, left. The only difference, scorpion push-up is total. So right, left means you gotta do it on the right and left side count as 1 rep. We start with 3 reps of all 5 movements. Then we add a rep every time. So 4 on the second lap, 5 on the third, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we just keep going up from there. Okay, crew? So we start with that dumbbell lunge to halo, having that medicine ball or smaller weight in front. Getting that lunge. When you come up, halo it. Then we'll switch legs, switch directions on both of those. That's probably the newest one, dumbbell jab, holding onto that lighter weight, exploded out, right, left. Scorpion push-ups we've done, bear steps we've done, mid-ball shift swings, like what you've done before, except you're gonna be a lateral lunge, and then drive it overhead, lateral, drive it up. Okay, crew? We just hit that minute break, so let's go ahead, shake it out, get ready with that weight. We've got that dumbbell lunge to halo, 3 reps each side, in 3, 2, 1, dumbbell lunge to halo. So I'm grabbing that weight, stepping it forward. When I come up around the head without moving my head, switching sides, that's 1. Here we go for 2s. We got one more for threes. Then we grab onto my lighter weight, where I've got 3 jabs with that lighter weight per side. So that core is engaged. Pop, just pop. Pivot that back leg. 2, 3, 3. Now I'm into my scorpion push-up. 3 total push-ups. So in that push-up position, get nice and low. When I drive it up, I'm making a scorpion by pushing through 1 heel. 1 more. And 3. Perfect. Now I'm up to 3 bear steps. Everything's at that 90. Core is nice and tight. Forward. Return. Other side is 1. Here we go for 2s. 1 more for 3s. Now we got that mid-ball shift swing, 3 on each side. So I'm stepping out, loading my hips, explode it up and over, load, explode up and over. Here's 2s. Here's 3s. Whew. Now when you go back to the top, we got 4 of everything, starting with that lunge to halo. Getting a little sweaty. Whew. Let's get it, crew. Again, 4 lunges per side. Halo in between each one. Alternate those directions. Halos again, phenomenal for shoulder work. Just don't plonk your head. That actually does hurt. Here's 3 and 3. Here's 4 and 4. Whew. Now we got those jabs, 4 on each side. Grabbing that weight, pivoting that back heel, getting that weight back up. It's like a rubber band. Explode it out, bring it back in. 4 and 4. 4 scorpion push-ups. Push-up position, get low, push it back. 2, 3, and 4. Now we got 4 bear steps per side, crew. Shoulders over wrists, opposite and back. That's 1. Keep those shoulders down back. Spine long, that's 2. That's 3. And 4. Whew. Now those shift swings, 4 on each side. Step it out, hinge at those hips, explode it out. Looking good, crew. Here's 2. Whew. Here's 3. 1 more each side. 4 and 4. Ooh, now we're up to 5s with those lunges to halos. Oh, this is gonna get exciting. Step it out, halo around, other side. That's 1. You got 4 more each way. Looking good, crew. Ooh. So the fun part about adding 1 rep every time is it sneaks up on you. Looking good. One more each side. 5 and 5. Ooh. I grab onto my lighter weights. I got 5 jabs on each side. Sit into my hips. Explode it. 2, 3, 4. Here we go, 5 and 5. Now we got those 5 scorpion push-ups. Now that that core is primed, get into it, get low, press through that heel. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh. 5 of those lateral lunge to swings. Grabbing that med ball, sit into it with your lateral, explode it with that swing. Keeping that core tight. Ooh, here's 2s. Looking solid, crews. 3s. 4s. And we got 5s. Woo. Now we're gonna go back up to 6 of everything, starting with those lunge to halos. Crew, the exciting news is we are just barely creeping up on that halfway point. So hang with me a little longer. got something very pointy in that shoe. It is not pleasant, but we're gonna keep pushing through. Whew. Here's 4, keeping those shoulders back. Here's 5s. We got 1 more each side. 6 and 6. Okay, crew, let's try them to give you some jabs. Core tight, pivot that back heel. 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. Now we got those scorpion push-ups for 6. Whew. Push it up, press it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, we got those bear steps. 6 on each side, core tight. Tap it, bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more, 6 and 6. Whew. Okay, those lateral lunge to swings, 6 on each side, crew. Hinge it back, explode it up. Whew. Here's 2s. I don't know about you guys, but my shoulders are starting to feel it. It's kind of exciting. Here's 4s. Remember, move those hips, move those hips. 5s. Last ones. 6s. And now we're up to 7s with that lunge to halo. Whew. Step it out. Halo around that head. Don't conk into it. There's 2s. I might be slowing down on this one. Here we go for 3s. You're looking good. Make sure you're breathing. 4s. Here's 5s. Crew. Here we go for 6s. We got 1 more each leg, 7s. Then we go to those jabs. Again, if you need to ditch a weight at any point today, ditch that weight. You do you, boo. Okay, 7 jabs. Grab that weight, explode it through that heel. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 6 and 7. Whew. Okay, we got 7 of those push-ups. That takes us in those bear steps. Core is tight. Get it low. Press it back. Remember, you can always do that push-up and press back from your knees as well. 6. 1 more. And 7. 7 of those bear steps. Whew, my shoulders are waking up. Tap it forward. Tap it back. Here's 3s. 4s. 5s. 6s. And 7s. Looking solid, crew. We were coming up less than 3 minutes of work to go. It was getting those lateral swings, 7 on each side. Whew. Sit with those hips, snap it up. Here's 3s. Looking good. 4s. Here's 5s. 6s. Here we go for 7s. Whew. And crew, we're up to that round of 8. Let's start lunge into halos, 8 each side. Oh yeah, this is exciting now. There we go for 1s. Again, play with that range of motion when you're going that halo. Just listen to those shoulders. Make sure you're not moving that head. And if you have any shoulder impingements, I always say go with the towel. Something really light to help with that shoulder mobility. Whew. Looking solid, crew. Here we go for 6s. We got the 7s. We got the 8s, and then we get to move on. 8 and 8. Let's get those 8 jabs per side. Load it on up. Explode as you jab. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s. Here's 7s. And here's 8s. Crew, we're in that final minute. Stay with me, keep that body moving. We got those scorpion push-ups. Get low, press it back. Try not to slide. Oh goodness. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, crew, we're on that bear step. 8 of them each side. We got about 20 seconds, so we probably won't make it, but keep that body going all the way till we get to that 0. Last 10. 5s in 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Whew. Well, that was an exciting 12 minutes. So did you get ahead of me on that count over 8 reps? Did you stay with me? Either way, I hope you guys had fun. Tomorrow is Monday, May the 4th, which is like one of the best days ever because May the 4th. So if you have anything you want to see, definitely hit me up, let me know. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for coming and joining this morning. I look forward to seeing